Hey there folks, this is GreenXI, welcoming you right back to Let's Play Higurashi. This is episode 53. In last episode we did the start of chapter 3. Keiichi helped out with his parents' work due, the party, and he went to a baseball game with his very special baseball bat in the shape of a golf club. Yeah, that's what it was. So, this time around, we'll see exactly what traps Sato's got in mind for the baseball game to try and get us to win. Okay. Sato's plan was definitely simple, but scrupulous. It even looked like the entire situation had gone according to her calculations. The fact that we will lose him by 1 point, the fact that I had come late, the fact that Sato was the last batter. It even felt kinda like this had been set up before the game started. There had been a lot of time since I got here, and during that time, the opposing pitcher, Kamida-kun, took a bathroom break. Even that felt calculated. No, this is Sato we're talking about, so maybe she made him drink controlled laxatives to get him to use the bathroom at this exact moment. Maybe. And while he was a long way off, shut up in the bathroom, our plan would begin. The opposing pitcher, Kamida-kun, there he was. A toilet picture. I wasn't expecting that. In front of the urinal, pleasantly taking care of business. Yeah. He thought it was only natural he would win at a grass lot game like this, and relaxed enough to relieve himself without a care in the world. Have you ever seen the anime Parasite? Yeah, is he really just having a waz? I don't know. Maybe that was supposed to be his appeal. However, his relaxed state was itself our chance. Are they going to kill him off? Right now, you've already conceded to our club. I too casually walked into the bathroom. There were 3 urinals. Kamida-kun was doing his business at the farthest one. I went to the one next to him. Oh, there's gotta be a gap. You gotta leave a gap in between. Normally, you would leave one urinal open. Oh, exactly! Kamida-kun seemed to notice me. I had stood right next to him after all. What? Look who it is. The big pinch hitter. Ho ho ho. He recalled seeing me swing the golf club around like an idiot. He couldn't seem to resist the urge to laugh. I wouldn't be able to either. I, however, wasn't frustrated in the slightest. The match had already been won the moment I arrived. The game had been decided as a big upset for our team. So now, all I had to do was push things along exactly how Sato planned. I'm the one who should be laughing. You will be soon, Keiichi, I'm sure. What was that? It was a picture of another girl then, wasn't it? I wonder if Keiichi-kun can do it. He'll be fine. When Keiichi-san is serious, he can do this much before breakfast. Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun, our underclassmen, asked another question with much trepidation. Is my Bara-san really going to be able to beat that pitcher? Well, he can try. You don't feel any confidence in Kai-chan after being in the same class with him? No. Someday, he could be strong enough to control all of humanity. He could be a god. John Kai-chan, and you could easily rule the world. The world? Our teammates exchanged glances. Did Maibara-senpai really have such incredible strength? Just what kind of strength could that be? Oh, I don't know. What's he gonna do? I can't remember this part in the anime, unless it was really rushed along. My question caused Kamida-kun to stare in bewilderment, and for a moment, he didn't know what to say. Sorry. I don't think I heard you right. Could you say that again? I smiled thinly, looking straight ahead, and said it once more clearly. I'll say it one more time. Let us win. Right to the point. No threats or beating around the bush or anything. Kamida's brain couldn't figure out the meaning of what I'd said, and I could clearly tell he was confused. What are you, some kind of moron? Let you win? You insane? I've relayed our demands. What's your reply? Yes? Or no? He's obviously going to say no. It goes without saying. Like hell I'll let you win. Is your brain broken? Kamida didn't hide his bewilderment. He didn't want to be around someone who would babble on like this for another second. Those thoughts spilled into his expression, and he quickly moved to leave the bathroom. Kamida-kun, what does victory mean for you? That's a dumb question. Priceless, absolute, supremacy. Nothing else can change it. He grinned lightly as he answered as if to make fun of me. Ho ho ho. How like a sportsman to say that. Victory decides all. No one can change that. Of course not. No matter what kind of threats or bribes you come to me with, there is nothing valuable enough to make me abandon victory. I was waiting for those words. I, after spinning around 3.5 times, pointed right at Kamida's face. That would be weird. Then don't you think you should ask? Something worth abandoning your precious victory for? What kind of compensation you could be given? What are you saying, stupid? There's nothing that could make me do that. He was denying it, but he stopped. He stopped. He was waiting. He was waiting for me to present some attractive conditions. In a magazine interview, you said your favourite foods are grilled meat and that you don't like sweets. But you lied about that, didn't you? What? For example, let's say you went to a grilled meat buffet. What exactly would be on your plate? Your grilled meat. Pork loin? Korean barbecue? A pile of beef tongue? Ugh. That wouldn't be it. You wouldn't bring meat with you. It would be all the pudding and gelatin and cake you could eat. The kinds a girl would love. Pretty, cute and sweet. You love Western treats like that, don't you? I do remember this from the anime a little bit. I'm not sure if it was done exactly like this or not, but... Kamida's face turned deadly pale. Our club already knew that he ate a mountain of desserts when he went to the grilled meat buffet. And we were well aware of his embarrassment at his weakness for sweets despite his age. What's wrong with that? I eat sweets all the time. Kamida-kun couldn't possibly have known that the particular grilled meat buffet chain in Shishibone was owned by a member of the Sonozaki family. Mion and Shion. I'll have to be careful when I go out to eat with my parents from now on. We haven't seen Shion in this arc yet. No! I love the hearty, bone-in... No! What you like is gentle, soft, cute piles of desserts topped with colourful creams. It almost makes you think of a girl, adorned in frills and ribbons, pure, ignorant of shame, cute desserts like those girls, so clear and clean. And with your acne-laden face, your sports cut, and your lust in full display, you sully them. Crunch, crunch. Shut up! That's right. You eat desserts, but you don't love them. You just dirty them, violate them, and chew them. This is filth. All you do is relish in enjoyment of soiling them. Yeah! Please, no more. My secret pleasure has been found out. I can't go on living. I have to die. You heard yet? Don't end your life so easily. I'd just slam. I don't think he would have killed himself. I hit him on the side of his head as hard as I could. Kamida-kun fell down like a girl. His eyes started watering and he broke down. Oh, I'm probably the only one in the world who thinks those things while eating desserts. I'm nothing but a pervert pretending to be a proper sportsman. That's right, you're a pervert. Yeah. This time I didn't hit him. Instead, I clapped my hands down onto his shoulders. Do not cry, Kamida. What's wrong with a man being a pervert? All men are perverts, right? Dun dun. Yeah, a man ought to be a pervert, but admitting it sets a man apart from those below him. You've been honest to yourself. You can brag about that. You can be arrogant about it. You can be proud of yourself. Instead of blaming him, I told him to have pride in himself, and Kamida-kun couldn't hide his confusion. Yes, I have been deeply moved by what you've shown me. Desserts are nothing but sweet foods eaten after meals. That's what I thought this whole time, but I was mistaken. And you showed me that. Thanks to you, I can... Starting tomorrow, I will be able to enjoy my desserts in a completely different way. Excuse me. For example, strawberry shortcake. Oh, I love shortcake so much. Like cheese cake as well. So strawberry shortcake. Nope. Especially Ben & Jerry's strawberry shortcake. That's amazing. Kamida's throat cried out. The simplicity of strawberry shortcake. Indeed. It's somehow old-fashioned, like the orthodox maids from the gaudy times of the late 1800s. What? Oh, I think I know. Not those flirty maids with short skirts we have now. An orthodox, fully dressed, authentic maid. Just almost like a nun. It's just strawberries, but please, master, I cannot prepare any more than this, so please give them a taste. That kind of honesty is unbelievably great. Please give them a taste. It's such a turn-on. Oh god. A turn-on? Because they're only strawberries, the soft accented cream decoration ends up looking like frills, laces and embroidery. And she takes it and splits it with a fork for a master, an elegant aristocrat. No, no! It would be wilder if she took it and sucked on it vulgarly, like a bad master in his greasy sweat. Oh my god, what am I reading? What have I done? No, more than that. Oh, the dent in the strawberry after plucking it. Isn't that even better? And you let your tongue crawl over it. Huh? What kind of taste must that be? Yeah. the dent, after you pick the strawberry. I can't hold it anymore. I'll go to Angel Mort on the way home and make a shortcake into my plaything, all I want. Oh my god, can you imagine seeing someone being such a freak in a place like that? The girls dressed up beautifully, just for me. I draw ever closer to the trembling maidens, and then one by one, I show them. For every one I eat, I hold my jaw tight, just like this, and appraise the goods, wondering which to eat next. Please translate girls as cake, alright? Yeah, I got it. Keiichi-kun seems to be talking about cake combination platters. Emphasis, mine. As if I'm showing off, I hold my jaw tight like this, and gulp. Has there ever been a man such as this who would speak so passionately about a single piece of strawberry shortcake? No, there has not. There's never been, I say, such passionate feelings are trying to melt away the stubbornness in Kamida's mind. Kamida, I'll say it one more time. Let us win. But that would... Then fine. I won't rely on you. I rejected Kamida outright and turned on my heel. Enough. We've lost this game. It's over. I don't care about it anymore. Instead, once this game is over, why don't I head down to Angel Mort and get all you can eat of gothic lolitas decorated like western dolls in frills and ribbons. Tonight will be the greatest feast I have ever known. Lolitas? All you can eat? Oh. Thud. Despite this being the bathroom, Kamida-kun put both his hands on the floor. Oh, I was wrong. What's wrong, Kamida-kun? If you have something to say, then say it. This is the first time I've met someone like you. Until now, I've always thought something was wrong with me, and I had to have fun secretly. What are you waiting for, you tiny man? I already said. Admitting your perversion is what separates the boys from the men. You're a man entitled to pride. Now, reach out your hand, and show me how great you really are. Come with me and accept that this is our world. Oh. Clap. Okay. It looks like they're going back to the game. Kamida-kun was crying tears of gratitude, unable to speak. That was the moment we exchanged the most zealous handshake the world has ever known. The handshake of the bond of our souls, ardent and intense, tight and steadfast. For a long time, we remained that way. It was an enthusiastic handshake, as though we were two brothers separated at birth, embracing each other tightly as though it would give us back the time we had spent apart. That was the moment the man who would pass into legend for eating so much during the Angel Mort's all-you-can-eat dessert day that he was banned from the restaurant forevermore was born. Oh, Keiichi, you git. Look what you've done. He would eventually write in his autobiography that our meeting this day was fate. But none of that had anything to do with this. Then, until later, for now, just play the game the way I described it. With just that, I turned on my heel and made to leave the bathroom. But then Kamida-kun stopped me. Wait! At least tell me your name. Who, me? My name is Keiichi Maibara. No. I kinda didn't feel like using my real name, but he already has. Anyway, maybe I should lie to him and use a code name, but you've already said it, so... Just call me... K. 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 Wait, was that actually an embarrassing name? Okay. I left the bathroom behind me at a quick pace, hiding my embarrassment. But from what I heard later, I apparently looked quite gallant coming out like that. Sadago to Keiichi-san. How did things go? It went perfectly. Keiichi to Sadago. Negotiations successful. We settled on he and I getting all-you-can-eat dessert at Angel Mort. Mion, no problem, right? 2 guests for Angel Mort's all-you-can-eat dessert. Roger that. I'll set it up. Yeah, good on Mion. I'm actually quite interested in how you negotiated with him. You don't want to know. They had a really fun talk about how delicious dessert is, probably. Something like that. After that, the game started again. I entered the batter's box as a pinch hitter in place of Mion, but all of the pieces were already in place. Vroom! The straight pitch whipped by me like a bullet, true to its name. The camera people raised their voices in wonder and clicked their shutters. A sharp pitch as always. He's really gone places this summer, isn't he? That golf club pinch hitter is standing straight up too. But doesn't Kamida-kun look a little strange? It's like he's got a cold sweat. Pervert. I patted my shoulders with my bat, then sneered at him in a relaxed voice. Oh, he's got a bat now, is he? What's wrong, Kamida-kun? Not feeling well today? Yeah. I couldn't swing at the ball because I was too busy laughing at it. Was that all you got? You little... The next pitch, with the same incredible speed as before, it curved sharply and should have thrown off the batter's skill. But Keiichi didn't move at all. He just watched coolly. You don't need any little tricks on a straight pitch, Kamita-kun. Do people fall for those curves a lot? Batters around here, that is. Both the reporters and all the people watching noticed something was strange here. Was Oshima's Kamida, the pitcher who conquered Koshian, losing the mental battle? The next straight pitch had incredible speed again, but it went a little wild. It was a ball. It was indeed a ball. I snorted, not even bothering to get ready for it. What, Kamita-kun? Scared of going right down the middle? Everyone calls you the best. You'd never walk the batter. Shit. You shouldn't be antagonizing him like that. The abnormal, unexpected situation spread confusion throughout the reporters. What is he? Who is this Keiichi Maebara? How can he be so relaxed when faced with that supreme fastball? He's just bluffing. He knows he can't win. Kamita would never throw a ball that an insincere guy like that could hit. No, I don't think it's a bluff. They say that at a high level, you can see right through others. Kamita is, without a doubt, one of the best. Which must mean he can see through to that mysterious man's true value. A really business person looking guy. Took off his sunglasses and gazed upon Keiichi. Is this... Could it be? The idiot pinch hitter who came in cheering them on with a golf club was actually a genius. I'm sure baseball has long since lost its charm for him, and now he's trying to switch over to golf. A genius slugger making a transfer into the golf world. Golf. I can't. That's one of the sports I can't deal with. What a tremendous loss for baseball. Stop the presses. We're changing up our sports columns. They're changing to golf. Boom. Ball. Now it's a full count. Oh. This excessive production was, of course, all being dramatised by Sadako. The big shots constantly had their eyes on Kamita-kun. If you were to lose easily, they knew the match would have to have been fixed. Perhaps you wanted this little play of ours to create a mood where it wouldn't be strange for Kamita-kun to lose, but... Sadako, isn't this going too far? Oh, do your best now, Keiichi-san. Today this game, tomorrow all of baseball. I don't want any scouts actually coming after me. I'm terrified of what would happen when the jig is up. Wait, I can't be making nervous faces right now. No, he's got to win. Ball. Base on balls. Base on balls? Have you gotten scared, Kamita-kun? I thought you were better than this. Kamita-kun hung his head in feigned dejection. Kei-san, I did all this according to plan, right? Yeah. Well done, Kamita-kun. Keep going like this for the next batter. Let's wrap this thing up and then... Ooh. Haha. We'll go get all we can eat. Grin. Kamita-kun now exchanged evil smiles. For some reason, there were a lot of camera flashes right then. It seemed like our dear journalist friends took it as two worthy rivals smiling to acknowledge each other's strength. As I trotted over to first base, the camera flashes continued almost to the point where they were annoying. When I got to first base, one of the reporters came over for an interview. Maebara-kun, do you plan on settling the score with Kamita-kun and Koshian? Things seemed like they were about to get too big for me. Maybe I should just be honest and confess that I'm not really into baseball. Koshian? I've never been interested in Japanese baseball. Sorry. Whoa! This man, right from the start, he was always aiming for the world. He might become Japan's first ever big leaguer. What? Not quite what he was getting at. The conversation was getting fantastically out of hand. Oh, I don't care anymore. I'll strike a guts pose for the cameras in desperation. Ho ho ho. Yes. Kai-chan got on base just as planned. Next, Sadako-chan is at bat. What will she do? What will she do? Alright then. Time to get that walk-off home run and win it all. Sadako stepped up to the plate, waving the bat around. The reporters couldn't hold back their laughter, maybe because they had just seen his battle with me. Maebara-kun finally got on base, but now it's all over. I see, so this is why Kamita-kun intentionally walked him. He didn't even fight it, he waited for an easier opponent for the final out. But to avoid a direct confrontation like that, we cannot make light of him. That Keiichi Maebara, he's amazing. Alright, come on now, Kamita-san. Oh, ha ha ha, you're making fun of me. Who do you think I am anyway? Uh-oh, Maebara-san was one thing, but do you think I'll lose to the likes of you? Whenever this girl stepped up to bat, She had swung wildly and missed, striking out every time. This might sound rude, but however much Kamita-kun holds back, I don't think she'll be able to hit a home run. I could hear the reporters declaring that there was no way a comeback would happen. Wait, what? Sadako, she swung wildly and missed every single time she stepped up to bat? She's that bad? She swung after the sound had ended, completely mistiming it. I could hear disappointed voices coming from those rooting for Hinamazawa. It's only natural. Every single batter has struck out. Even if worst came to worst, no one would get a hit. And that's why it didn't sound strange when Kamita-kun said this. I can't take it seriously with someone like you. I'll give you a chance. I'll throw the next one slow and underhanded. I'll let you get a hit or two so you can go home and brag to mommy. Of course, these lines were all part of the plot too. From out of the corner of his eye, Kamita-kun gives me a look. Was that alright? Yeah. You did great. It looked very natural. Kamita, you're a splendid actor. No, Kamita-san, I'm nothing. He really likes Kaiichi, don't he? Even that exchange was seen as heated and enthusiastic by the reporters. But Kei-san, however slowly I pitch, can this girl really hit it? Don't worry, and throw the ball like we planned. I think I got a good idea of how this'll turn out. Our exchange over, Kamita-kun moved from set position into a pitching stance. Come then, throw your merciful pitch. I'll hit a huge home run off of it. She had struck out every time she was at bat. When I heard that, my vague ideas became firm beliefs, and out of Kamita-kun's hand comes a slow, lazy pitch, as though they were playing catch. Normal people would probably be able to hit it, but for Sadako, who had been striking out the whole time. Just when people started to think that way, the members of our club had already realised that Sadako's trap had begun. She was pretending to be shit, wasn't she? It was true. Striking out constantly today had all been laying the groundwork for this moment. An act. All to make it feel like Kamita-kun letting off the gas wasn't strange at all. Which meant, in other words, that Sadako... Crack! Wow! She got it! Look at it go! She actually got the home run. I don't even need to run, do I? No. The super huge home run Sadako hit disappeared over the roof of the school. The reporters lost their words at the sight. And then, roars of applause. Despite this being what we'd anticipated, I can't help but stare in mute amazement at the gorgeous home run. Sadako strutted over to first base. Come on, what are you doing, Kaiichi-san? Second base is that way. Sadako, you're really good at baseball. Sadako grinned, showing her fang-like canines in reply. She's actually pretty good at quite a lot of stuff, isn't she, by the looks of it. Come to think of it, she played baseball a lot with Tomita-kun and the others during lunch, didn't she? The fact that they always invited her to play meant she was by no means bad at it. And you purposely struck out all those times? Since before Kamita-kun even got here? Geez, you've really got something for every occasion. I say this all the time, do I not? I only have one trap, and when everything is about to come to a conclusion, it's enough that I don't even have to worry. Damn it, that sounded kinda cool. Basically, she was just bragging about hitting the ball, but when Sadako did it, it looked so cool. We crossed home plate in order, me, then Sadako, and completed our walk-off home run. Our teammates welcomed us back with their blessings. Yeah, we won somehow. But my Bao-san, that was amazing, totally cool. I never thought it would happen. Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun praised me. How about that, Tomita-kun, Okamura-kun? I turned things around just fine. Rena thinks you were cool too. Good work. Ha! It was nothing. I briskly clasped my hand against Rena's outstretched palm. Sadako did brilliantly too. She gave us a spectacular ending. Who do you think I am? Oh, man, can't underestimate her. Sadako Hojo. Kai-chan was great too. Winning Kamita over like that. Yeah, he did amazingly. He's a magician of duplicity. Rika-chan, I don't think... Oh. But really, only Keiichi-san could have pulled off such a drastic move. I wouldn't have been able to do it myself. I would very much like you to teach me sometime. If Sadako learned such displays of power, that's terrifying to even imagine. I prefer it if you didn't mimic me. After declaring the match over, the umpire came to us. Well, I never. You actually won. I'm shocked. We said Sadako could hit it, didn't we? You didn't believe us at all. The umpire scratched his head apologetically and apologised to Sadako, smiling dryly. And Keiichi-kun was amazing too, wasn't he? Keiichi-kun is actually the most reliable person here. Ah, that's a nice thing to say. Well, when I saw him come in with that golf club, I certainly had my doubts, but that breathtaking battle against Kamita-kun had me on the edge of my seat. Right, that breathtaking farce. I quirked a wry smile. Not even the Buddha would have realised that while everyone thought this was a fair match, Kamita-kun and I were thinking about our evil dessert-violating ways. Despicable. Excuse me, coach. You remember you promised, do you not? Yeah, this is. Guess I have no choice. What was it? What was it? We did it! We did it! Keiichi-kun, this means we're having a barbecue meetup tomorrow. Yay! Desserts today, barbecue tomorrow. Amazing. Then I clapped her hands and we all began to dance with joy. Kamita-kun and our other teammates were jumping up and down too. What's that about? A barbecue meetup? Hey, wait, what on earth are you talking about? Oh. We made a promise that if we won today's game, he'd treat us to a barbecue party with all kinds of high-class meats. It wasn't looking good for a while when Kamita-kun appeared, but thanks to Keiichi-san, we've won that privilege. I see, so that's what this was about. It was certainly not a game we could have lost. Ilya's big wallet will be so sad, so sad. Ah, you're right about that, but I did make a promise. When we eat, we do it without any mercy. We need to feed our growing bodies after all. Alright everyone, tomorrow we dine like kings. Yeah! All of the members of the Hinamazawa fighters raised their fists high in the air and cheered. Rika-chan was petting the head of the umpire, who was smiling painfully at the off-kilter remarks. He gave her his head and looked like he was about to cry. It looked like the price of victory would be pretty big. Expensive meat. You beat me, but I have no choice since I promised. Guess I should go shopping for some meat. Coach, get some grade A beef like you promised. We won't forgive you if you buy nothing but veg to keep it cheap. Boo-hoo. The umpire, whom they were calling Coach, grinned dryly, crestfallen. Umpire? Coach? The uniform he was wearing had Hinamazawa Fighters written on it. Oh, so he's not just the umpire, he was actually our team's coach. That's a bit biased, but okay. My Barakan, is that alright? Can I call you that? Huh? Yeah. This comeback wouldn't have happened were it not for you getting on base. Please come to tomorrow's barbecue. No, besides that, would you please consider joining the team? If you were here with us, we would dominate the whole prefecture. Ha! Coach, let's leave that aside for now. He should join the team. You should be more worried about your wallet. You cow. Despite the coach being an adult, everyone seemed to get along very well with him. Coach, huh? Uh-huh. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm Irie, coach of the Hinamazawa Fighters. He extended his hand to me. I firmly grasped it with my own in reply. I'm Mayabara. Nice to meet you. Then the coach took his other hand and began to stroke mine softly. Ew, what? What smooth hands you have. Such a narrow grain, and you truly take good care of them. That's creepy. Yeah, silky smooth, even creepier. Huh? Hey, wait! I must strictly instruct our maids to take this good care of their skin as well. This good care, yeah. And punish the bad ones who don't. Maids? What are you talking about? Such velvety hands. I just want to put them to work. What? The coach's eyes were spellbound, and as his delusions floated through his very own original magical universe, he made a supremely satisfied smile. How do I put this? Who the hell is this guy? He looks so flustered. He would bloody hell. Our coach is a little strange, but he's really funny, you know? I felt like you couldn't measure him by saying strange or funny. I really didn't think we'd get along. Snap. The other self in my mind made a witty retort for some reason. Come on, settle down already. You're making Keiichi-san uncomfortable. Ah, silky smooth. Oh my god, he's a bit like Rena, but it's creepier when he's a adult, when he's a man. The coach then tried to take his hands off mine until Sadako hit him with a threefold wash bucket attack, causing him to faint. Oh, she killed him off. Ah, that was good actually, I enjoyed that. I didn't think the baseball game would be as good as that, because, I don't know, the club activity parts aren't always as good as the later, harsher parts to me, but I quite like that one. There are some that I like, and I quite like that one. Anyway, Sadako's trap course advanced. New Horizons achievement. Okay. Let's check out the trap course thing. There's been a lot of these, haven't there? These tips. These types of tips. It was a peaceful lunch break. Thud. Splatter. Splash. What? What was that? I just heard something really loud from the hallway. What was it? What was it? It's a trap, we all know it. We rushed into the hallway, and to our surprise, Coach was there with a water bucket overturned on his head. Coach, you okay? This trap is really introducing him, innit? Oh wow, he's got different clothes on this time as well. Man, you sure got me. Hello everyone. Coach greets us, cool and calm. What's going on, Coach? You don't come to school very much. Well, I do come here once a week as part of my job. It had been quiet here for a while, but I totally let my guard down. Sadako-chan's little tricks always come when you least expect them. Will you be okay in those clothes? Oh, I'm fine. I was just thinking of taking a nice bath, so this is actually cooling me off. You sure are calm, Coach. In fact, you never get mad. It really makes you come off as an adult. I don't know, adults get mad as well. She was right. If I were Coach, I would have started running around with the bucket still on my head, looking for her. His adult way of not getting mad at every little child's prank was admirable. Listen, my Bao-san, with things like this, changing your perspective just a little can make it either irritating or pleasant. It's all about how you react to it. If there's some secret trick to staying so calm after getting hit in the head with a bucket filled with water, then I'm begging you, tell me. He's just pretending it's the ice challenge. The ice bucket challenge. For example, let's say there was this old and traditional family dating back to the Meiji era. Speaking of the ice bucket challenge, you don't see that anymore, do you? Used to be loads of videos going on. Okay, and let's say they had many maids under their employ. Being a large house, of course, they have all kinds of maids, from the veteran ones who turn mean and don't want to give up their jobs, to the new ones who are young and full of energy. See, can you imagine that? Yes. Oh god, he's so happy. Yes, a space filled with dreamy maids in pink and peach adorned with frills and headbands, with Coach at their centre, began to spread out before me. The newer maids, with all their youthful vitality, giving everything they have to please their master. But the older maids won't allow that to happen. They find fault with everything they do, bullying them and tormenting them all day long. Look, there's still so much dust here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Do it over. Splash. A bucket falls upside down on the maid. She's soaking wet and she wants to cry, but still puts on a brave face. Maids. What is it about maids? Oh god, Rena's off as well. I don't get it, but it sounds fun. Maybe Rena should be a maid too. You don't want that with him around. Ah, jeez, stop. You've even infected Rena. And you, Kai-chan. Don't go getting lost forever in Coach's world. It's like the Silent Hill world. If not for this character trait, Coach would be a good person too. Ugh. One Satoko Hojo-san sighted. Uh-oh. I say, Satoko-san, what is this? I say, look at all this dust. I say, it's time for you to be punished. Oh, run, Satoko. Just run. Nya nya. Nya. Coach plucked Satoko up and started giving her a spanking. Oh my god. This is worse than I thought it'd be. Satoko-chan, you're so cute. Satoko can put traps together with such brilliant predictions. It's so strange how she can't predict the very end, though. She always gets punished. Is it? I think Satoko-chan wanted this to happen. She wanted the spanking. Satoko wanted this outcome? What do you mean by that? When she plays pranks on people like this, they always get mad and chase her around. Don't you think it's like a form of communication? Sounds like a terrible way to communicate. Don't people normally say hello to each other? Okay, Ichi-kun, haven't you heard of it before? People who play lots of pranks are actually lonely and want people to pay attention to them. Okay. Rena gave a cool smile and, laughing abruptly, explained. That's what I mean. If Satoko-chan plays a trick on someone, she wants them to get mad or laugh and chase her. It's kind of like a kitty biting you softly. Don't you think it's cute? That's why they bite her. I thought they were just, I don't know, sharpening their teeth? I don't know. They will definitely be surprised right here and jump backwards. So if I put it in this spot, it'll work for certain. Sadako regaling us with her trap philosophy was improving the already brutal trap hell on the mountain. If Rena was right and her traps are to get people to pay attention to her, then all of these traps on this mountain were basically a crystallized form of those feelings. Alone with Rika-chan, setting up trap after trap after trap in the mountains, always waiting for someone to fall into them. But nobody needed to come to this mountain in the first place. Without a doubt, she and Rika-chan had spent a lot of time imagining how victims caught in their traps would react. Sadako separated for so long from her beloved Nini Satoshi. With her stubbornness, she never once said that she wanted him to come home. But all the traps sleeping on the mountain told me how Sadako really felt. Keiichi-san, are you listening? Oh, sorry about that. What did you say? All you have to do is pound one nail into the tree trunk like this, and it's already a great trap. If you trip up there and smack your forehead into it, it really hurts. A human hammer pushing a nail into your forehead. Yeah, that sounds painful. Ooh. If it was someone really, really evil, this trap could put them to death. Sounds like it. I do so look forward to seeing what sort of villain gets caught by it. It could be someone innocent. Why'd you keep glaring at me like that? Or glancing? Are you saying you want me to fall for it? I could get really badly hurt, you know. Maybe you shouldn't be using this trap. Is that so? Well, it is true that I can't use traps without love behind them. Then I'll just move the nail here so that if the villain really reforms their behaviour, they won't get caught by it. Sadako immersed herself in adjusting the nail's position. Traps of love, huh? Maybe Coach was right. Just by reacting a little differently, everything changes. Come to think of it, maybe you can feel humour and warmth even when Sadako's traps get you. All finished. Now it's absolutely perfect where it is. What do you think, Keiichi-san? Yeah, it's perfect. I hope a villain comes along and gets caught by this trap. Ho ho ho. Now of course it would be better if that didn't happen. It looked a little painful, but I considered coming here sometime and getting caught in it. No, don't get caught in a dangerous deathly trap. Anyway, looks like that's the end of chapter 3. This has been GreenyXI. Hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next time when we check out chapter 4, and I think we'll be moving on from all the games and stuff pretty soon. I don't know how the visual novel's gonna do it, so I can't say for sure. Thanks again for watching. See you again in a bit, folks.